Hey everyone, welcome to AfterBuzz TV's Dishin Days. I'm your host Tony Moore. We are live here at Day of Days, and I am here with the wrap dress queen herself, Ms. Meredith Scott Lynn. How are you?
I'm really good. I didn't do a wrap dress today.
I know. Okay, so we were all shocked because you walked up and I was like, where's your wrap dress?
You know, I wanted to give the fans a little something else.
Yeah.
A little something else. Because, like, I went to, we've been doing this book tour, and at one of the book signings in Phoenix, I think 79 people said, where's your wrap dress? Where's your wrap dress? And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to not wear the wrap dress today.
Do something a little different.
But on the show, I think it's funny that she's always in a wrap dress and that the fans notice.
Listen, you know what? This is just a little bit to NBC. I think they should start a Ann Milbaur wrap dress clothing line. Yeah.
Brilliant. A wrap dress clothing line. What? Why don't they do?
I mean, listen, they haven't tapped into the clothing market yet, so you could start it off.
It's so smart. Why doesn't Meredith? Here's what I should do. Go to BCBG on a sale day, clearance rack, get all the wrap dresses, and then auction them off for charity.
You could do that. See, what a golden heart you have.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe if they kill Ann off, I hope they don't, but if they kill her off, I'll take all the wardrobe wrap dresses and auction them off with my smell on them.
Oh, now I'll
wear each dress for like a week.
Yeah.
Then take it off. So that the creepiest fans buy them.
Now, speaking of Ann Milbaur, we haven't seen her a lot in Salem, but we know that...
The last couple months.
Yeah.
Last few months.
And the last time... Well, we want to know why. Go ahead and tell us.
Well, go ahead and tell us. Ann has not been around because Meredith started a children's educational company, and I've been traveling around the country to various education conferences in different cities, and I'm just not here. Yeah. So they can't shoot around my travel schedule.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to be back more, now that I'm back for a couple months, here and there, I'm going to do some more. I have some good stuff coming up with Kate, with Lauren Koslow.
Oh, good.
I'm working at Basic Black now.
Oh.
Ann left the hospital and she's working for Teresa, which is such a mind
dynamic.
Yeah,
Mind blown.
Mind blown. Curls blown. Curls blown.
But we like the dynamic between you and Teresa, and we haven't had that dynamic with you guys in such a long time. You guys were fighting over your friendship the last time we saw you.
No, did you see that super emotional, vulnerable Ann moment where she broke? She broke.
Yeah, and we don't get very many of those.
No. On purpose.
Okay.
But the truth is, I didn't even want to go that far with it.
Yeah.
Into Ann's vulnerability, but it was Jen Lilly and I are such good friends that to say those things to her face and to imagine that Jen would have done something to wound Meredith the way Teresa did Ann, in the moment, that's where, like, as an actor, sometimes you tip over. Yeah. It really moved me. Yeah. To be so hurt by someone I love so much.
Exactly.
So it went a little rough, but I loved it.
Now, I am familiar with you from Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
I love that movie. And you have done film, TV, everything, and now you've dived into daytime.
I love it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to ask you. Like, how is it?
It's my favorite job, I think. I mean, look, I love working, so if it's Legally Blonde, if it's Forces of Nature, A Night at the Roxbury, I was a regular on 10 sitcoms that piloted or went one season and never stayed on the air or never saw the light of day. I've done a lot of CSI, and I worked a lot, and I produced and co-starred in a lot of independent film, right? Where the festivals love you. And but the truth is, this experience has been, I think, the richest, because everybody is so there all the time. They're so grateful to have a job. The way that this show and the characters affect the fans is special. It's different from other things. It's like Legally Blonde. Look, there are millions of rabid, crazy fans of that movie. They watch it 20 times a day. So, like, to them, I mean, at Wexler, it's a big deal. This show lives in people's lives and in their living rooms and in their spirits and in their hearts, providing some distraction and some respite from what I think is, for most people, a struggle. Like, day-to-day life is a problem to be solved when you're living it. And I think that the people on this show do such a good job. Like, they're such good actors that the character's translation, the way it's filtered by the audience, is like the audience feels gratitude. Gratitude to just have an hour a day with these people who are so much more bleeped bleeped up than they feel.
Yeah.
And that moves me.
Yeah.
The way this show moves people in all of its insanity and is moving to me.
Yeah.
So I love being a part of it.
Now, really quick before we wrap up, please plug this book.
Before we dress it up.
Yes, you have to plug your book.
So I started a children's educational book publishing company, right? Illustrated books with no words.
Yes.
Students, kids, parents write their own books. I asked Deidre Hall to choose one of our illustrated wordless books and create the story that she saw on the pages. And Deidre Hall wrote her first ever children's book, which we are publishing right now.
Amazing.
So you can go to the website, which is Right Brain Books, rightbrainbooks.com, WRITE. Click on Right Brain Gives, and you can buy her book. And when you buy her book, you're supporting our nonprofit side, which makes sure that underserved and underfunded schools and students get to have the program.
Yeah.
So she's amazing, and it's a beautiful story that will make you cry. She dedicated it to her sons. It's a beautiful children's book written by a beautiful woman.
Well, we'll have to make sure that all of our Dishin Days fans go and get it. So make sure you guys get it.
Write a book for us?
I will write a book for
Why don't
you.
you write a book?
I'll do it.
Would y'all buy Tony's book if he writes it?
I hope so. It'll be about Maxine's son.
Well, we have a fabulous. Are you Maxine's son?
No, but I keep plugging that.
You should be.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, another plug. I love it.
But we have a really fabulous illustrated book with no words about a tall, gorgeous, black gay man, and it's a new progressive type children's book.
I'll write it.
Yeah,
I'll do it. I'll do it. Thank you so much, Meredith. We hope to see Ann and her wrap dresses in Salem soon. Thanks, you guys, for tuning in.